Good morning! I hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm finally getting around to filming a tattoo tour. It's been requested a million times. I'll tell you where I got them. I'll try to tell you how much they hurt, but everybody's pain tolerance is different. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you their meaning, although none of them really have any meaning to me. But before I get into it, I'm gonna grab some more coffee. Okay, I'm good now. So, of course I'm gonna start with, this is so weird. I'm gonna start with the first ones I got, obviously. I wanna preface this by saying, I like them all. I wish I had waited until I was a little bit more established in like who I was and wasn't 18 and just like, yeah, give me whatever. I'm still happy with them, but there's a lot more meaning in my life now and a lot more depth, and I definitely would have gotten tattoos with a little bit more related to what I like and what I want out of life and my interests now versus just give me whatever, you know? So on my 18th birthday, I got this one, and this one. This spot is fine. It's like the easiest spot you could probably get a tattoo. Just doesn't really hurt. Kind of just feels uncomfy, you know, as do most tattoos. Most of my tattoos are American traditional, which is a style that was started in the 50s by sailor boys, Navy boys. And that's why a lot of the tattoos that I have are women or like ship. I don't even know what's back there. I never see back there. I actually kind of like the ones back there. Anyways, I got these three when I was 18 in Connecticut at Hat City Tattoo by janitor Jake. I'm gonna put everybody's Instagram in the description, so if you guys want to check them out, you're more than welcome. Being where I'm at now in my life, I probably would not have gotten these particularly. They're fine. They're very, very, very traditional. I might not go in exact order because I kind of got like leg, arm, and I don't really feel like switching right now. But I got this one close after. It's also fine. A lot of the ones that I got right when I was 18 now in my life, I'm like, I definitely would not have gotten that. I still love my tattoos, but I definitely just would have gotten something different, that's all. So maybe if you're trying to get a tattoo and you're 18, maybe just wait. just wait a little bit. I know like I'm personally very impulsive and I'm just like, yeah, give me a tattoo. I'm 18, I can get tattooed. Let's go, give me whatever. But maybe just don't do that. Maybe try to hold off. To each his own, whatever. It's fine. It's done well. It's also just very, very traditional. But none of the colors have fallen out. And a lot of people have brought that up to me and asked how I've kept the color in. And A, I'm really pale. B, I take really good care of them after I get them. I'm like terrified to ruin them. So I wash them with antibacterial soap. And I put A&D ointment on them for the first couple days, 2 or 3 days, and then I keep washing them and I put unscented Aveeno on them. So that's my aftercare. Try to keep them out in the sun for a while and keep SPF 50 on them when I'm outside. Oh, this is done by Hat City Chris at Hat City Tattoo in Connecticut, in Danbury, Connecticut. Same tattoo shop as this guy. This guy owns it. He did a few other ones on me. He also did this clipper ship, which I actually really love. I kind of wish I could see it more. And this deck of cards, hand of cards, whatever, which also I actually love. None of the ones over here have any meaning to me. They are all super traditional designs from the start of American traditional. So they're just there. But all of those were done by Hat City Chris and janitor Jake in Danbury, Connecticut at Hat City Tattoo. They're great. They do very traditional designs, so if you like that kind of style, I highly recommend them. I'm just gonna keep going with this arm because I just feel like going in that order. So this one on my elbow is fine. I definitely would not have gotten it again. Oh, I forgot to tell you how much they hurt. The inside of the arm hurts a bit. The back, for some reason, for me, hurts. It hurts. I don't like the back. It's very sensitive. But when I got my elbow done, it didn't hurt that bad. I mean, I was at a convention, so I think just the stimulus of a convention and like you can always watch people walking by, and if you're in a shop, you're just like only focusing on how bad the tattoo hurts. But if you're at a convention, so I recommend getting any tattoos in spots that will hurt really bad at a convention. Pro tip, so that you have something to look at. I know like even if you're watching a movie or if you're listening to music or whatever, you're still just sitting there in your own head. I don't care what else you're doing. But if you're at a convention, you can like look around and people are getting tattooed and people are getting their heads tattooed and you're like, okay, this is not nearly as bad. So this was done by Charles Howell, I'm pretty sure his name is. He's from Smith Street Tattoo Parlor in Brooklyn, but I got it at the Montreal Tattoo Convention. None of these were like designs that I was like, I really want this design. I kind of was just like, whatever fits there, whatever's gonna look good, you can choose. I like this one. It's cool. Colors stayed pretty much. There's some yellow that fell out, but other than that, it's pretty nice. The color of the snake is weird. It's almost like a, can you see it? Like a greeny blue. I don't really have any other blue on my body. I don't like blue. I mean, I like blue, but not for tattoos. This one, I wanted to die. This one hurts so bad, but I also got it after I got my calf done on the same day by the same guy. His name's Ben Rourke Tattoo. He tattoos at Tradition Tattoo in Brisbane, Australia. So when I went to Australia, I got a ton of tattoos because their tattoo artists are like next level. They're so good. Sorry, I keep looking at myself because my hair looks crazy. But I got this one. This is a really, really traditional design as well. Obviously it has an anchor, has a buoy, navy boys, American traditional. None of the color fell out of this. I almost passed out. This is the only tattoo I almost passed out with because my calf, I'll show you my calf. It's fucking big. It took a long time. And then I was like, yeah, do my ditch too. Great idea. And I like go to get up and I'm like, he's like, what do you need? It's like, I don't know. So he gives me a lollipop. And then since I was being cheap in Australia, I didn't want to take an Uber or a taxi or anything back to the hostel. So I walked, I think it was like a 10-mile walk. I walked there and I walked back. And I walked back like limping and holding my arm because I had just gotten a tattoo on my leg and my arm. Looking back, I definitely just should have spent a little bit of money on a taxi, but whatever. Anyways, he was amazing. That whole shop is incredible. It's called Tradition Tattoo. Like I said, it's in Brisbane. They do excellent work. He is incredible. Just wait until you see my calf. It's so good. This one, honestly, I couldn't tell you who did it. I don't remember his name. It was in Melbourne, Australia, in one of the suburbs. It wasn't in Prawn. It may have been Prawn. It may have been near Prawn. He was okay. I wouldn't recommend him, so I'm not gonna say his name, also because I don't remember it. But this is the only tattoo. He does like his hand was very heavy with the black. So this was an 8-ball, but it's kind of smooshed now. You can't even really, because the lighting is not great. You can't really see it, but meh, it's okay. And this spot hurts. It hurts so bad. This definitely hurt more than my elbow because there's a bone right there. So when you hit that bone, it's just a sensitive spot. Oh, and then my web. So when I first got my web, janitor Jake did it, same guy. It wasn't shaded like this. I actually had the guy that did this, who's incredible, shade this one so that they kind of looked similar, but I didn't get them at the same time, and he did a really good job of making them look similar. I mean, this one, you know, her spikies go into the web, and this one, she's just surrounded by it, but they look pretty similar to me. This web originally was done by this guy without the shading, just plain web. And meh. Shoulder doesn't hurt that bad. It's kind of bony, but somehow juicy. Doesn't hurt that bad. At that Montreal Tattoo Convention, I also got this on my ribs. Todd Noble did it. Noble1 Tattooing, I think is his Instagram. He did work at Redemption Tattoo in Cambridge. I don't know if he still works there, Massachusetts. But he does a really good job. This one's kept its color really, really nice. I also got this one at a convention, so it didn't hurt that bad, although ribs are not my favorite. I got this one by him as well, but in his shop, this one hurt way more than the other side did. I also don't love the colors on this one. I'm not a huge fan of the orange. I wish we did something other than orange, but whatever. Ribs hurt. Ribs are no fun. I mean, you can power through it, and I would recommend that you get it done at a convention if you can too, because it's gonna distract you way more if you get it at a convention. First time I went to Australia, I got, I don't know, maybe 6 tattoos or something, and I got my sternum done by Chris Jones Tattooer, I'm pretty sure is his name. It was right in the CBD of Melbourne, right next to Queen Victoria Market. Don't remember the name of it, but I'll put his in the description. Sternum for me didn't hurt. I know that it hurts more for guys, or people say that it hurts more for guys because they have more nerve endings or something, or bitches. He did a good job. He did dot work. It's a little bit uneven, which drives me nuts. It's hard to get sternum tattoos even, so I don't really blame him. I don't love the lines up at the top. I think they're kind of weird to make it look like too sharp. His dot work was really, really great. It's definitely kind of like mushed together, as dot work does after a little while, and I kind of wish we worked it out a little bit more, but it can always be reworked, so that's cool. So I'll show you. There it is. It's fine, and if you are just glancing at it, it doesn't look uneven, but the lines are definitely a little uneven. People compliment me on it all the time though. Meh. You're gonna be the most critical of the tattoos that you get, so don't overthink it. Let me show you this arm before I move down to my legs. So this and this I got in the same session by Peppermint Jones. Andrew McLeod, I think he owns Chapel Tattoo in Prawn, Melbourne. And that shop, if you're going to Australia to get tattooed, if you're going to Melbourne, I would suggest that shop tenfold. It's got like 12 artists in it, and they're all so good. They all have their like super unique style. The people there are they're cool, they're super nice, and that area is awesome. And you could take the tram there, so it's awesome! So he did the Statue of Liberty and the butterfly. He also did the web tattoos on my shins. The only thing that ever fell out of this was the yellow in this flower. I don't know why, but I had to get it retouched. Somebody else retouched it for me. He did a beautiful job. People compliment me on it all the time. I don't know if it's bright enough right now. The brightness is getting all weird on me. Andrew McLeod, and that spot once again, doesn't hurt. It's pretty fine. This was one go, and that was cool. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with this one, I don't love it. I like the design. It's a mask, obviously I love masks, but I just prefer my line work to be a little bit thicker. But the guy who does this does amazing work. His name's Paul Holland, and he's down in New Orleans. It's beautiful. I like a little bit thicker line work, that's all. That's the only thing. This spot, not the comfiest. Doesn't feel great. This scorpion, I love. It's giant. It hurt a lot. Nick Colella in Chicago at Great Lakes Tattoo, I think he owns it, does a beautiful job. He did this and a tattoo on my leg. Yeah, no complaints here. It's gorgeous. He's amazing. I highly recommend that shop as well. He has a bunch of incredible artists in there. Oh, they're so good. And they're super nice too. Oh, it's back there too. This one I got in South Carolina. This guy, Tyler Jackson, did it. He works at Sweet and Sour Tattoo near Greenville? I don't know, put his at down there. South Carolina, he does amazing work. Everybody in that shop is really, really good. Josh Boverdeen something owns it. Everybody apprenticed under him, and they're all really, really good. So I highly recommend that shop as well if you're in South Kakalaki. This one I got done by Jason Hawley down here at Black Pelican Tattoo in Boca. He does really, really nice work. Everybody at that shop does really, really nice work. Oh, the ditch, like I said before, not great. It really hurts, especially when you get like out here. This was fine, pretty tender right there. Doesn't hurt that bad. Okay, let's move to my legs. What a weird angle. I shaved my legs a little bit for you, but honestly I shaved them the other day, so I don't know if they're still shaved. Wow, there's like a spotlight. This one was done by Andrew McLeod, Peppermint Jones. It's incredible. It's a take on a Burt Grimm design, the bleeding heart, but he just did a panther face in it, and it looks so freaking good. This spot hurts a lot, to be honest. He also did this one, which hurt even more. It's a foo dog. It's gorgeous. It's probably it's either my first, second, or third favorite tattoo. I really, really like Japanese style tattoos. That's what I kind of wish I got instead of all the American traditional, but whatever. So yeah, Andrew McLeod did both my shins, banged them out, did an amazing job. Hurt so much. And when I got this done, I was accidentally wearing a skirt, and he was like, "Do you want a towel?" And I was like, "Sorry. My bad, I didn't mean to." This one, can you see? Yeah, you can see. The skunk I got at Sweet and Sour by Eric. He did a really, really good job. It was kind of like a last minute decision. So I definitely would suggest that you decide what you're gonna get before you go in there, or at least like look at some of their sketches or look at some of the designs they have available. This lady was done by Hat City Chris, same guy that did my left arm. I got this super early. I got it at like, I don't know, when I was like 19 maybe still 18. Super chatty. This spot doesn't hurt that bad. This spot hurt real bad. I don't know why. I mean, there's a bone right there and tendons. But I got this done by Jason Hawley, same guy who did this, at Black Pelican Tattoo. It's cool. It bothers me that the knife doesn't go through his mouth properly. But the colors are really, really nice. The gorilla is a very traditional Chicago design. I got it done by Nick Colella at Great Lakes Tattoo in Chicago. It's amazing. He did a really, really good job. He's incredible, like I said before. And this spot, kind of sensitive, but wasn't super bad. This hurt for some reason so bad. I really hate the inside of the leg. I got this at the Montreal Tattoo Convention once again. They were yelling at me because they were closing, but this is already drawn on. The guy who did it drew it on. I can't remember his name for the life of me. Paul something. I'll try to figure it out. But he already drew it on and I was like crying at security. They're like, you have to go. And I was like, no, it's already on my leg. And he was like, it'll take me 2 seconds. So they let me do it. I love this one. It's really nice. And then this avocado I have matching with my sister. Jason Hawley did this one as well. I don't think he loved to do it, so don't go in there asking him for an avocado. Okay, this one was done by the same guy that did this. I still don't remember his name. I feel kind of bad, but it's also mushing together. Like I said before, super, super heavy black. Yeah, this spot hurts. This spot, very sensitive. Did not like. This is one of like the saddest things ever because the woman who did these and one of the ones on my calf stopped tattooing, and I hope that it's like temporary stop tattooing because she had a baby, but she was so incredible. She's also down in Melbourne in Prawn at Love Tattoo Parlour with a bunch of other incredible artists. There's another woman that works there, Jacqueline Rahe, and she's amazing as well. But this was Jess Swaffer. She does such incredible work. I got these both done at the same time. She's just, I'm so sad that she's gone. I love, 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 love these. I wish there was like a little bit more movement in them, but I love them. And her signature was to do pink on everything. So the cat's got pink and my lady's got pink as well. And this spot doesn't hurt super bad, but is not the comfiest. Now I'm gonna try to show you my calves. I don't really know how I'm gonna do that. I guess I'm gonna stand. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Okay, this one is either my first, second, or third favorite. Ben Rourke at Tradition Tattoo in Brisbane did this one as well. It's so freaking detailed. The color is held so well. The only thing I would ever retouch is like this red kind of fell out a tiny bit, but it's not even noticeable. He did such an incredible job. This bitch hurt. This hurt so bad, and it took him a while, obviously. Yeah, he was amazing. And then this one, hey, this one Jess Swaffer did too. His name's Pete, Pete the Parrot. Once again, calf hurts. She was at Love Tattoo Parlour. I don't know if she's coming back to tattooing, but they're all amazing there, so they could definitely do this if you wanted it. Also, Pete has my mole. Where is it? I think it's right there. Isn't it so cute? He took my mole from me. Thanks, Pete. I forgot about one because it was the one that I got most recently. So this one I freaking love. I got it down here at Twisted Heart Tattoo by Jason Owens. He owns Twisted Heart. He does amazing work. There are a couple dots missing because I had like a couple pimples and he didn't want to tattoo over them, so that's the only thing if you're looking at that. It's my first, second, or third favorite. I haven't decided, but it's gorgeous. Forearm is kind of uncomfy, to be honest, but I'm gonna have Jason do my other forearm as well with another goddess. I have a collie on my thigh. She's not done yet. I'm gonna show her to you. But when I got the tattoo on my thigh by Tom Malster at Vatican Tattoo in Delray, I reacted super weird, and I don't know if it's because it's blue. I've never had blue on my skin before, so I don't know if my skin just reacts weird to blue, or if it was the spot, or if it was the ink. But I reacted weird to it, so I haven't gotten it colored in, but I'll show you it anyways. Can you see her? There she is. She's beautiful. Honestly, I thought that the thigh wasn't gonna hurt as much as it did. It hurt a lot. I thought it hurt a lot. A lot of people have said it doesn't hurt, but I was not. That was the only tattoo I've ever tapped out on. It took him like 5 hours maybe to do the line work and the little bit of color that it has on there now. There's a lot of line work. And after 5 hours, I was like, no, no, thank you. We can stop here. So I think I got them all. That was the tattoo tour that has been so highly requested. And now anytime anybody asks me about tattoos in public, I'm just gonna be like, here you go. Here's the link to my video. Please watch it and support me. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And I didn't even drink any of my coffee. I'm so sad. I'm gonna have it now. Have a lovely day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, love you, bye!